Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for June the 13th through to the 16th, or through to the 19th, 2016. My name is Telly, and this is Tarot with Telly. And before we begin, let me thank you for the beautiful, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. You guys truly rock. Thank you so, so much. Now, Nine of Swords is the very beginning here. So, our worries, our fears, our concerns, that is where our energy is going to be this week. And throughout the week, actually, right into the weekend. Okay? Now, we have the Star and the Empress as our cards. So don't get down here because the cards are just beautiful. Trust me on that, okay? But it is your worries and your fears that are really going to drive you into your tomorrow. Okay, so with the Empress and the Star, okay, the Star says that our dreams are doable. And the Empress gives us this beautiful, creative, new beginnings when it comes to approaching our dreams, our desires, our wants. So our worries and our fears could actually move us, catapult us to the energy that we need to have in our lives, to push us out of limitations, to push us away from where we thought there was a hurdle or a roadblock. Okay, because with the Empress we have beautiful new beginnings on the horizon, meant for our dreams, our desires of who we want to become, of what we want to create, of what we want to manifest. And it's giving us tangible ways forward. So our worries and our fears might come into being only to understand sorry about that, something popped up on my screen there, but it showed up right as we were laying down the Empress, and we were talking about how our worries and our fears are actually going to push us into the right directions, to know where we have been stagnating, to know where we have been putting energy that is not giving us any kind of reward, any kind of value into our life. We have the Seven of Wands here, and this is making that declaration. That is, putting your firm stance on your situation and saying, I'm moving forward in this direction. I'm going to create this. I am going to become that. Now, we have the Ace of Cups as our underlying energy, so expect new things in your life, or to embrace new things, new ways of going about things, new ways of communicating, new ways of doing, new ways of being. Absolutely. We have the Page of Wands as our overriding energy, so it's our ideas, it's our thoughts. So this might be a week where you want to journal. Okay, because you are going, one thought may not mean a lot to you, but when you start to journal it and write it down, they start to connect. They start to open up new avenues, new ways of approaching things, new ways of doing things, new ways of becoming and being in our life. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So first of all, love you. Okay, but it's also a little bit about being the humanitarian here, about how you give to others, how you bring that well-being into other people's lives. And so that could be something that you're actually doing this week, of looking at branching out into evolving other people's lives through your own path, through your own dreams, your own desires, to raise not only yourself up, but to others, raising others up in your path. Now, it could be through expressing your wisdom to other people, to showing them what you have come through, where you have struggled, sharing your wisdom, so you can be a mentor in many cases. And even if you don't think you're being a mentor to others, you may become a mentor to others. Sharing your knowledge, sharing your love, to grow not only your own life, but to enhance other people's lives as well this week. Now, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And so I think this stems back to the Nine of Swords, of closing doors, of how you were using your energy, how you were using your resources, and not really getting any value back. So the Nine of Swords being our first card, making us think about how we may have dropped the ball, or a worry or a concern or a fear. We are ready to close that door on that worry or concern or that fear. We are ready to open up new opportunities in our life. And with the Ace of Cups being our underlying energy, yes, very, very much can there be new opportunities on the horizon for us to just walk right into, and as soon as this week. So pay attention to the things that come to mind. Pay attention to where you want to move past a stagnated part of your life. Because this is a week where you will be closing those doors, and quite happily, I might add, so that you can step into new adventures, new ways of being, new ways of becoming. As we go towards the weekend and into next week, we have the Strength card. So it is summoning up a courage within ourselves, isn't it? A belief in ourselves, and knowing that we've got this, that we can do this going forward. It is coupled with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, which is why I said those worries and concerns are going to be with you the whole week. It's going to be constantly your focus so that you can see where you need to move forward, okay? Changing your perception, understanding that those things that you thought were weaknesses was actually a strength to catapult you going forward. For love and relationships, we have the Two of Swords. And this is where there needs to be a courage in what you truly want when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. And you're making some decisions, some profound decisions on what you give to a relationship and what you get back from a relationship. Are you looking for new love? Well, you know what? We have the Empress there, right smack in the middle. And then we have the Ace of Cups as our underlying energy. So absolutely new relationships can come into being, leading to new paths. But you are really strengthened in what you will allow within a relationship this week, where there needs to be a give and take, what decisions are needed within the relationship in order to grow it deeper, grow it stronger. And it's going to take a courage for you to actually speak this aloud, to have the conversations that matter. For work, career, finances, we have the Eight of Wands, so new opportunities. Don't look too futuristic. Okay, you're going to miss the opportunities if you do that. Something that may not seem like that much of an opportunity turns out to be a wild adventure. So look closely at all the opportunities that are coming into your life, even those thoughts, okay? Talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, okay? Ask them to open up opportunities. You might get a song playing in your head over and over again. You might have 3 or 4 conversations and they all say the exact same thing to you. Or you may overhear these conversations. You might see an advertisement leading you into a new direction. So pay attention, because there are opportunities coming in to open up your world, to turn your life into an adventure. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.